Hi, the chapter name is Word Processing with Wiz. It's a chapter number 7. We are at the page number 58. So, in word processing, to check a spelling and grammatical errors in documents, we can select spelling and grammar feature. It's basically an option in proofreading group on a review tab. To check a spelling or a grammatical errors in a document, where we have to go to the option. The name of the option is spelling and grammar. Where it is? It's in the proofreading group. Where is this group? It's in the tab. The tab name is review tab. Where it is? This tab is located inside a Microsoft Word. When you go to the tab review tab, then you have to see the group proofreading. In it there is an option spelling and grammar check. Okay, and then what is proofreading? Proofreading means examining your text carefully to do two things: find and correct. First of all, find the errors and correct the typing errors and mistakes in grammars and spelling. So proofreading means examining your text carefully to find and correct typing errors and mistakes in grammars and the wrong spells, means the wrong spellings. Okay, some wavy lines appear sometimes while typing in MS Word. Normally, the lines appear under the words are red, green and blue. What does that mean? The red line appears under some words. It indicates a misspelled word. In simple words, it's a wrong spelling. When you write the wrong spelling of any word, it will show you the red line which is under the word. Then the green line. When you are typing some words which are correct, but green line appears, it indicates a grammatical mistake of that word. Then the latest one, it's a blue line. It appears in most of the new word processing softwares. This line indicates, when this line appears under any word, it indicates a grammatical error, including misused words. There are two things in blue line. First, the grammatical error, including misused word. The word which is not required at the specific place is a misused word. So, it's a blue line. If only grammatical error is there, the line would be green. But if grammatical error and misused words are there, the line would be blue. If the spelling is wrong, then the line would be red. For example, let's suppose you are telling someone the sentence is there are some peoples. The example sentence is there are some people. You wrote THEIR. The spelling is correct, but grammatically it's misused word, because in this sentence the spelling should be THERE. There are some people. It's not THEIR. Both words are correct, but the use of the correct word at the wrong place make it a grammatical error, and it's also the misused word. Then after this we will see the video of correction, how to do spell check on your word.
Worry, we all make mistakes when we type. Lucky for us, Word's got us covered with a host of proofing features, including the spelling and grammar tool. To run a full spelling and grammar check, all you have to do is go to Review, then Spelling and Grammar. Word will cycle through every error in your document, giving you the chance to select one of their suggestions or type the corrections yourself. Click Change to accept the correction and move on to the next error. The spelling and grammar check isn't perfect, though. Sometimes it misses grammatical errors. Sometimes it says something spelled wrong when it isn't, like people's names. If that happens, you have a couple options. For a spelling error, Ignore once will skip the word one time without changing it. Ignore all will skip the word every time it appears in the document, and Add to Dictionary will learn the word so it never comes up as an error again. Just make sure that it is spelled correctly before you choose this option. Now I'd like to close this dialog box so we can take a look at the auto check that's taking place. You may not even need to run a separate check because by default, Word marks spelling and grammar errors automatically using these little wavy lines. Red is a spelling error, green is a grammatical error, and blue, which is turned off at first but can be turned on, is something called a contextual spelling error. So let's look at what I did wrong. I spelled the word no correctly as in no thank you, but I should have used the word no as in now I know my ABCs. To correct these spelling and grammar errors, just right-click and choose the proper spelling or phrase here. Looks like I also misspelled 14 and used the word learn incorrectly. I should have used learned.
Now, you have a question on page number 58. Yes, in the following paragraph, pretend to be the spelling and grammar feature. Circle all the spelling mistakes. In this question, you have to consider yourself that you are the spelling and the grammatical checker. You have to check the spelling and the grammar of the paragraph, which will come after some time. Okay, then you have to circle all the spelling mistakes. First we find out all the mistakes, then we will correct them. Okay, the paragraph would be look like this. It's also written in your computer book on page 57. Okay, if you try to read it, there are so many mistakes in it. Okay, let's start to find out the mistakes. The first mistake is there after the. Okay, then the second mistake, then the third mistake, then fourth, fifth, sixth, 7 mistakes in 3 lines. Okay, then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. So there are 13 mistakes in the paragraph. If you notice, there are 13 mistakes in the paragraph. How to correct them? Let's see what are the correct spellings. Okay, the correct spelling is mouse, then tells, then the computer, then it's a and, then it's a screen. Small arrow, it moves, it's a move, it's a pointer, it's that, it's a document, and it's a cursor. So these are the correct spellings. Okay, the mouse tells the computer what to do. It points at the things and shows us where we are on the screen. The small arrow that moves when we move the mouse is called a pointer. The flashing line that we see in a document is called a cursor. Okay, can you find out one more mistake in it? There is one more mistake. I left it purposely for you. I told you there are 13 mistakes. No, there are 14 mistakes. Can you find the 14th mistake in this paragraph? If you find it, it would be superb. Okay, I am giving you the hint. See on the line number 3. Is there any mistake? Yes, you are right. The mistake is at the first word of the line number 3. The correct spelling would be we, W-E. The spelling written on the paragraph is W-E-N-E, but the correct spelling is W-E. So there are 14 errors or the spelling mistakes on the paragraph. Hope you understand it. If you have any question, you may ask.